Alright guys, so here I'm just pushing the lane because obviously Ari has back, or she's getting blue or something along those lines, and it gives me the time to push the lane and maybe even get the tower. But that's completely taken out of consideration when she appears, and then so does Kha'Zix. Here I have two options. I look at what I have up, and I have a grenade, and I have flash, and I will have my missiles, and obviously I have my turrets already down. So I can either flash and be completely safe and disengage completely, where even if Kha'Zix jumps, he will maybe slow me, but he will not get the kill even if Arya engages with her ult. Or, which I'm going to do, is I can bait him in. I have my grenade up, and I have my missiles, and I already have two turrets down, so whenever he engages, I can either bait him in, use my grenade, stun him in the death zone, and flash out if everything gets a bit messy too fast. Especially if Arya uses her ult and charm and lands it, and so on and so forth. I don't have an ignite to follow through with extra damage, but that probably will not be needed. And we will have a look. Alright guys, two separate things have happened here. One, I've disengaged from my turrets, therefore limiting the amount of output and burst that I have, but it was because Ari engaged into the turrets herself, and if I'd stayed in the middle of them, I maybe would have killed Kha'Zix or Ari, but I would have been a martyr and died myself, which realistically I don't want to give assist gold either or. So the second thing I have to take in consideration is the fact that I have no damage output for the next significant 10 seconds. I've used my grenade to stun Kha'Zix and used my missiles to burst him down to just under half health. But the trump card is I have flash and I have a turret coming off stockpile very soon. They probably don't know that I have flash, but the bad thing is I've just been charmed. So the reaction time of me flashing somewhere has to be very precise, and the direction I go has to kind of be on key. Here I'm going to flash into the bush, because if I flash anywhere else, if I flash towards Ari, I might get the kill, might get a turret down, but once again I'll be a martyr and I'll die. If I flash towards Kha'Zix, he can probably auto attack, use his Q and nick me down. Once again I might get a kill, but it is a lot safer to flash towards the bush. Use the vision to my advantage. I honestly don't know if they have a ward in it or not, but it's probably going to be the safest bet right now. So we'll see what happens. Alright guys, I've been lucky enough here to get my stockpile turret down, and the vision has worked in my favour, where Kha'Zix has went into the bush and it's completely kind of disengaged him from the attempt to kill me, and even Ari's kind of out of place to try and finish me off. And he's pretty much half dead and he's completely so the only way he can really finish me off is with an auto attack. So just in case he gets enough mana for a jump or an E, I'm going to walk towards my two turrets on the left here. And this is because they'll either laser beam him down and kill him, or they'll use like a shield from Ari so she doesn't try and join in on the chase. So we'll see how it pans out. Alright, that was a pretty standard breakdown of my thought process when it comes to getting ganked from maybe overextending. And it's really simple. All you need to know is what you have at your disposal. You know, what's off cooldown, what's on cooldown, and kind of knowing the thought process and what's at the disposal of the enemy as well. So, if you've enjoyed it guys, like, comment, share, and if you have any questions, I'll be happy enough to answer them. And until next time, take it easy. See ya! Like a bullet train. Moving like the speed of sound.